What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. The season 2 blog is officially out. There's so much information, so I'll try to section off the video, but this is the official key artwork that we have, as you see here. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you find this video helpful, but let's go ahead, let's get into it. So the first thing is we got 4 new core 6v6 map. The first one is called Departure, which will be available at launch. This is just a full overview of what the map looks like. Apparently, it's going to be taking place from the Zakhaev International Airport, so they're going to portion off some of that and turn it into a core map. Based on the right side, as you can see from the map, it looks like it's a decent size and not too big, not too small. The next one that we have actually looks very small. This one's called Stash House. It's brand new core. It's in 2v2 and 6v6 and will be a small scale map. It looks like it'll be a little bit hectic just from the little square you see on the right side. It may be a little too small for 6v6. But that's the second map. The third one, it will be also available at launch. We're getting 3 at launch, and that is going to be called Vista, which will be brand new, will be in core 6v6, and it will be a medium-sized map. And this is what it looks like, the different photos, the little overview of it, the different areas and the angles that we have. And this one is set in Brazil. The next one is going to be coming in mid-season, and this is the return of Das Haus, which we talked about previously with the leaks. It says it's a remastered version of it, will be available in core 6v6, and it's also a small-sized map. And you guys already know how Das Haus looks, but here's an updated version of how it looks remastered. And then it says navigate under construction skyscrapers in the vicinity of high-rise. And then on top of that, they actually talk about some map variants that are going to be coming in. The first one is called Airborne. This is a map variant of Terminal, and if you guys remember for the trailer, it looks like it's been abandoned for years. There's mold, there's dirt, it's dusty, and there's just a bunch of things going on with it. It's like, I guess it's going to be available for a limited time mode because this is going to be available in the mid-season. And it says a plague of unknown origin has swept through Terminal, coating almost every surface with disgusting, pustule, pulsing growth of alien origin. All flights are grounded as swarms of locusts fill the skies. The interior of the park plane is thick with ooze dripping from the fuselage, and the periodic cockroach invasion at Burger Town indicates this place needs much more than fumigation. And then we got Skid Grow. Once again, the same type of style. It's like overgrown map variants, limited time, core 6v6, and will be medium sized. And it says enter the vastly overgrown Skid Row as the plant life has taken over, with thick ivory covering the discrete tenant block walls. Tufts of grass have pushed through the concrete, mold and moss coat every corner with green vine-like tendrils. They don't mention what they are for, if it's for a mode or anything like that. They just pretty much detail the map. And then for multiplayer, we have a new war map called Operation Tin Can. It will support 6v6, and it is a very large size map. And that's like the photo of it that they have showcased. There's also another photo. I guess maybe this is inside the war mode. You have Ghost, which looks like a MW 2019 type of skin. And here's what they said about the mode. They said expect an airdrop as your team skydives down to the roof of a skyscraper, navigating the multi-level construction site reminiscent of Modern Warfare 3's 2011 Overwatch map. One team defends and protects this structure while the other activates controls, planting explosives to clear the path. The action descends through a skyscraper interior as attacking teams attempt to break into secure laboratory within the structure while escorting a modified armored Wilson. And exploration across these sprawling facilities must occur before the Wilson can hack the data servers. And then we have 5 brand new modes. I will explain those 2 map variants in here. And then they said Team Gun Game will be available at launch. They provide a photo, which looks to be Laswell, and then a PlayStation Operator Pack. And then we have another game mode, Snipers Only Launch. Combat occurs across a variety of maps, while modes are mainly focused on TDM and domination. As expected, all weapons besides sniper rifles are restricted, including lethal and tactical equipment. And then the next mode that we have, it says Game Mode Horde Point Limited Time Mode, and will be available at launch as well. They provide another photo, and this one's of Skid Grow. You see the zombies in the background. It says imagine the challenge of Hardpoint with an added enemy that doesn't discriminate between Spec Gru or Cortac, a shambling mass of zombies with the occasional unwelcome elite zombie arriving to add to the pandemonium. First encountered during World War II, and it says it cranks up the chaos once a player enters the horde point boundary. Will then open a portal and spawn in a bunch of zombies, and then it goes on to showcase another different photo. And then the next mode we have is called Juggermosh, which is limited time mode, will be available in the mid-season. They introduced a special third-person perspective multiplayer mode variant called Juggermosh. This is all Juggernaut combat all the time within matches of kill confirmed, domination, and hardpoint. Then the next mode after that will be available in the mid-season. This one is called Bounty. Eliminate enemy players until the score limit is reached to win. Each player has unlimited lives, and matches play similarly to Team Deathmatch. The player with the most kills from each team will be marked as an HVT, a high-value target, and they alternate between teams on a time interval, and extra points are rewarded when the HVT is eliminated. Then we have playlist confirmed Vortex Decay's Realm, limited time mid-season. Explore the terrifying strangeness of the otherworldly map variants in this mid-season mosh pit. Decay's Realm features team deathmatch, domination, kill confirmed, and hardpoint on rotation, with an increased map pool of Eldritch locations. Drop into Tetanus, Satan's Quarry, and Spore Yard, along with the 2 map variants. And then they have multiplayer rank season 2 intel. They show a photo and they mention that there's going to be some new rewards you'll be able to get. I'll showcase the brand new camos that are going to be available, and this is just what they look like. Depending on the rank that you get, you'll be able to get these. And then we have a new perk. This one is called the Ninja Vest. It's silent melee and throwing weapon specialist, equipment slot, tactical lethal field upgrade, and 3 gear slots, gloves, boots, and gear. Eliminates footstep sounds, immune to movement reduction effects, and bonus shuriken and throwing knife ammo. Resupply your shuriken and throwing knife every 25 seconds. And then we have the zombies overview. This is a brand new photo for zombies. They said the Dark Ether story act continues in the mid-season. It says in Season 2 Strike Team, they continue for Operation Deadbolt, continue to confront terrifying transdimensional anomalies. New secrets await in the exclusion zone, and the tensions are heightened this time as Terminus Outcomes has followed your teams into the rift. Thankfully, you have an expert guiding you. Sergio Ravenov battle alongside the rest of the squad, completing a series of dangerous tasks to find your way out of the Dark Ether before it's too late. And it says there's a second rift, and they have another photo. A new story mission with new terrors lurking within the Dark Rift await you. You will utilize a variety of redacted during the investigation of a second rift. Alarming aberrations abound in this new maze as a mysterious entity makes her presence known to Ravenov and the team while they frantically search for an exit from the rift. Earn coveted rewards following cryptic clues and complete time tasks, all while facing down the largest infested stronghold yet seen. There's also new challenges and schematics available in mid-season for the VR11 we talked about. There's also Mags of Holding and Blood Burner Key. The Mags of Holding schematic is who has time to reload, not you. If you activate that, which allows your ammunition to feed directly from your weapon's ammo stash, essentially eliminating the need to reload your weapon. The Blood Burner Key schematic, there's no need to scavenge for Blood Burner Wonder Weapon. That's also going to be a schematic. And then the VR11, there's also another Warlord. This one is called Carries, which we talked about previously in the leak. It says has set up her fortress in the kill house at Orlov military base. She's known as a deadly and elusive chemical warfare specialist, and her defenses should be approached with extreme caution. Expect the exterior to be well fortified with soldiers, snipers, turrets, and traps, as well as poison gas grenades. It would be wise to bring a gas mask to this fight. Breaching the fortress is only the first challenge. Once inside, expect visibility issues as Carrie's new gas compound hangs in the air throughout the facility, disrupting almost all sensors, including thermal weapon scopes. Perhaps there's a way to counteract this. Expect Carries to utilize conventional armaments as well as poisonous smoke screen, counting on her numerous bioweapons to choke you out. It's gonna take teamwork to box her in and eliminate her. Now we go into the Warzone overview. It says Resurgence, Refocus, Returning Map, Fortunes Keep provide a photo. They said it's been decades since the last battles were fought across this historical Mediterranean isle. They provide even more photos, just different angles, and it says this was developed by High Moon Studio. Fortunes Keep is set to become your primary Warzone destination at launch as you drop into Resurgence matches. Challenge the very best players in Resurgence ranked play and join Horde Hunt event and read on. So maps and modes are going to be available here in season. The Rival Fortunes Keep adds to the active areas of operation in Warzone. In addition, there's going to be a couple of modes which they said they're going to release in the upcoming February 7th playlist update. And then they showcase a full overview of what the map looks like, the different locations that we have. They showcase all the different angles of different places, different photos. So I'm just going to showcase the photos. They obviously give a description of every location, but this will make the video way too long and I want to save you guys some time, but these are just the different photos. Feel free to pause it. On the bottom side of these photos, it'll also show you the location of where it is on the map. So maybe you might find an interesting spot to land at. Anyways, they go on to showcase new gameplay features. Expect the following gameplay. We have Zombie Nest and Eradication Contract. This is going to be actually available in the Resurgence mode. It says operators should be aware that recent seismic events may be linked to increased undead activity across the island. Therefore, a new and temporary eradication contract has been issued to all available operators. Investigate any corpse you find following tracks to a zombie nest of localized zombie activity. They are infesting the island. Destroy the cyst and any zombie HVTs before the contract completes. The exact type of HVT may change depending on time and other factors, and these are probably going to be like mimics or elite zombies, something like that. And it says Rogue Signal public event. Within a match, expect the Rogue Signal competitive public event to periodically appear, pitting you against other operators and teams in a 90-second objective-based mission. There's cash, XP, and special unique reward cash on the line. After a notification appears, expect a new HUD element with an objective, a scoreboard, and your team's placement compared to your rivals. It says receive objective. All teams will receive the same task. The example is get the most kills, deal the most damage to players, or open the most caches. The second thing is to complete the objectives. You have 90 seconds. The top 3 teams receive cash prizes of varying amounts and the location of the special reward cash. The claim the reward of the cache remains locked for the next 30 seconds. Whichever teams open the cache first receive the reward. Rewards are randomized, don't remain with you after the match, and for Season 2 can include Redacted, a wonder weapon from Warzone, and Redacted. I believe one of them is a ray gun, which you saw from the trailer. And then they have zombie power-ups, which is going to be a limited time, and that's going to be available at launch. A selection of zombie power-ups are coming to Warzone for a limited time, buffing your operator in addition to perks you've already chosen. There's 7 of them. 4 are familiar, 3 are brand new. You have double points, 60-second duration, double plunders from ground loot and kills and score events, full armor, instant buff, fully fills your active armor slots on pickup, max ammo, instant buff, fully fills ammo for all your carried weapons on pickup, fire sale, 90-second duration, reduces the price of all shop items for a small duration of time. Looting spree, 60-second duration, adds bonus items to caches with a very high chance of bonus common item, a small but significant chance of getting legendary item. Zarkor, 60-second duration, increases movement speed by around 25% with infinite tactical sprint and reloading while sprinting, and disables fall damage. I think this one would be really useful. Undead Sight, 45-second duration, operators or AI enemies within the range of your vision are highlighted red, and friendly squad mates are blue. Tracker footsteps are active. Then it says Extended Bridges is going to be available at launch. In the aftermath of Fortune's Keep explosion, these are not portable, but rather you can extend or retract them across the gap in the road by using a small control console, one on the either side of the bridge, and that's the photo they provided of that. Fortune favors the bold launch. They provide a photo of Michonne from The Walking Dead. It says operators with previous Fortune's Keep combat experience know that even a Coney explosion won't have dislodged all the secrets this island has to offer. Latest intel confirms wonder weapons with limited ammunition support and no restock option can be acquired under certain circumstances, available via several. Redacted, multiple Redacted are also active throughout the area of operations. A new tracker, squad wipe streaks launch. Elite players can now look to challenge themselves and their squad to have more than just 1 kill count to brag about in this brand new tracker. And it says fully eliminate your first team and 1 point is added to your squad wipe total, and the match status HUD top right updates with an icon. Next to this icon is a countdown bar giving your squad mate around 90 seconds to eliminate your next team. If you're already on a streak, the timer resets. Search and eliminate the next team before the countdown bar empties and continue your streak. Note, after each streak, a white flare shoots up from the last enemy player to be slain, visible for around 10 seconds to allow other people to spot you. And then step 4, compete the enemy players or teams to obtain the highest squad elimination streak in the match. Claim in-game calling card and emblem rewards as you reach squad wipe milestones throughout this and future seasons. And then they mention what's coming in the mid-season update. These are additional features later on. They have research vessel, mobile point of interest. A large platoon-style watercraft has been rumored to appear in the waters of the coast of Fortune's Keep. You have the bunker buster kill streak. Use binocular to designate a target structure. This lethal kill streak launches a missile that vertically decimates a building through multiple floors, hopefully clearing out foes hiding inside. The impact creates a long column of gas designated to force surviving enemies to cover. And then portable decontamination station. We've said it before, but we actually mean it this time. An improved version of the portable decontamination station is actually going to be joining the loot pool. And then they mention Warzone ranked resurgence. Launch window. Ranked play arrives in Call of Duty Warzone, taking place in Fortune's Keep and using the resurgence rules for the first time. Unfortunately, regular ranked play is not going to be added this time around. They said expect that later this year. And then they also provide some showcasing of skins that you'll be able to get from this, and this is just a photo of that. But going on to the next thing that we have, this is a general overview on the content to come. You have MW3 Zombies and Warzone and multiplayer. They says weapon detail. Season 2 comes in with some weapons. So this is the BP-50 AR launch. The weapon will be available in the Battle Pass sector and will be available at launch. This is just a photo showcasing it. I believe that is the F2000. The next weapon that we have is called the Ram 9. This is going to be an SMG coming in the Battle Pass sector as well, so will be available on the first day. And then the third weapon is going to be called the SDA Subverter, which will be a battle rifle coming in season and will be available through a weekly challenge. Usually 3 weapons are before the reloaded update, so maybe a couple weeks into season 2 we'll end up seeing that. And then they have the Soul Render melee weapon, which will be coming in the in-season. And this is actually a full-on sword. It's unfortunately not a katana, so it doesn't look like it has anything to do with The Walking Dead. And then there's going to be additional attachments. So there's 7 new aftermarket parts coming in. One of them is an underbarrel chainsaw, which we did talk about from the leaks. And then you have something called a Jack Backsaw Kid, the Jack Magliff Kid, the Jack Outlaw 277 Kid, and then the Jack Limb Ripper, which is actually the underbarrel. And there's going to be a bunch of other ones that are coming in. They also tease at Black Cell. So here's a photo of what the Black Cell operators look like. It looks like a zombified version of these operators. It does follow the black and gold type of style, but at the same time, they are pretty dark. And then you have the Battle Pass, which they they showcase a little bit, a small photo of it. Looks like the UI has completely changed and been updated, although the tree system looks exactly the same. It just looks a little bit different. It looks like the entire theme is just based around zombies. And surprisingly, they talk about the battle pass and they mention that Rick Grimes, Kate Laswell, and John Doe are going to be a part of it. So Rick Grimes Spec Gru launch available in the battle pass as an instant reward. So all you gotta do is just purchase the battle pass, you get him. The second one is Kate Laswell. She will also be in the battle pass as an instant reward. Soon as you get that battle pass, it'll be in tier sector 0. And then you have John Doe, which will be available in Spec Gru. I believe this is like a new character who's a skeleton, and he looks pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie, just these are just some of the photos. I'm gonna have another video later today discussing the entire battle pass for you guys. And then they have new store offerings where they showcase other operators and things coming in. Michonne is going to be an operator pack, unfortunately, so she won't be available in the actual battle pass. And then you have other photos. They mentioned that there will be a Black History Month free gift pack, and then they have other operator skins being teased and showcased. But they also mentioned that the prestige levels have gone up, so now you can get some more rewards. These are the new prestige icons, what they look like. There's also going to be a new weapon camo that you'll be able to unlock for the final level by completing or by getting to that level. And then they have a Warzone mobile is coming and a little announcement for that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much the entire blog post. But I'm gonna have more videos covering everything in more detail, so that way you guys are fully understanding of the Season 2 update. But it's been your boy Chidzo. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Peace.